Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. I have two graduating daughters this year, one from the university and the other one's going to be graduating from high school, so I've been a little busy. But today we are going to the Habitat for Humanity to go see what's new. I was so impressed by all the new furniture that I saw in here and a lot of good stuff. Do you guys see this beauty? Wow. So vintage. 75 is what they were asking for, and you cannot go wrong with this one. I couldn't believe it. Also, these lamps right here with the glass etching, oh wow, very beautiful. I came on a good day. $9.75 a piece. Yes, I'm here for it. This vintage sewing machine, oh my goodness, was one of my favorites for $119.75. Wow, really beautiful. I loved it so much. They just continue to have so many good pieces on this day. It seems like they were really fully stocked. Do you see all these buffets? Wow, so adorable. And when I saw this vintage vanity, wow, you guys, I just couldn't believe it. Some of the stuff were a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. But on this day, I believe they were having a sale on the orange tags, 75 or 5% or 25% off. As I kept walking through the store, I just kept looking at everything, and some stuff were so vintage. Like for example, this one right here. You could do so much stuff with it, change the color or put it in your bedroom, your dining room, any of that. It's so adorable. This vintage secretary desk was one of my favorites. $99.75 is what they want for it. The color's coming back, very well made, and you guys know this was heavy. Oh, I like this one. Look at this big coffee table. Oh my God, solid wood. You could go ahead and DIY it. It was only $24.75. Imagine putting the stripper on there and then just bringing out the natural wood. Oh my goodness, very adorable. And then of course they have the more different furniture. They had so many sofas on these days. I couldn't even believe it. I kept walking around and kept looking for different coffee tables and also came across this one. Some of the prices, I'm not gonna lie, they were a little steep. But of course, you gotta keep in mind, these are really solid wood pieces. I also came across this other coffee table right here. And when I looked at the price, it said it was $65.75. I don't know if this was a typo. It was a little steep for me, but you see, 5% off. As I continue walking around, checking everything out, I went to where they have all the glassware. Some of these sets were pretty, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the prices and I was just like, is just me or everything has gone up here too? Well, of course, you know, everything's so expensive at this moment, but most of these were sets and they were beautiful. This dinner set is very 90s, you could tell. The greens and the whites. It was okay, not really into it. What caught my attention is this other set. It was basically like the Galaxy set. They wanted $185 for the whole set. Of course, what caught my attention is this little coffee pot, I believe. Very adorable. I came across this whole glassware with the hint of yellow, reminding me of my childhood. For example, this one right here was $4.75. I believe it's a little pricey, but they're going for the vintage vibe. And when I was looking at these plates right here, I believe this is the whole set. They wanted $97.75, and it was beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, but wow. Most of the dinnerware was all from the 80s and the 90s, you could tell. I remember seeing something like this at my grandma's house when I was a little girl. They wanted $13.75 for this particular platter or plate, which it gave me so much throwback memories. This one right here was also okay. I'm not really a big fan. They wanted $67.75 for it, and all the set was complete. These little burgundy shot glasses, I believe, a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. $175 a piece. I don't know what they're thinking. I also came across all of this blue set dishware. They're very beautiful. They're charging $175 for each. Yes, they know what they're doing here. They really want to get their money's worth, I'm not gonna lie. It was very adorable, and each of the plates had a different design. I liked it, I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm not a big fan of the blue, but I know the blue is so in right now. As I kept looking, I continued to find more blue. These two salt and pepper shakers were the ones that really caught my attention. But do you see that price? $24.75 for the set? Oh my goodness. I was really trying to find who was the maker or what was the year, but it didn't give me any information. As I continue, I found a couple of unique pieces. This right here, I believe is a candle holder. I don't know what they were thinking when no $5.75. Yes, this is the reason why I didn't pick it up. And it needed a little work. And of course, as you can see, it was made in Japan. So I don't know. But yes, they're trying to sell everything at a very steep price. And these sumo wrestler plates, the whole set I believe was $17.75. These little white plates were very adorable. At $175 a piece, they are doing too much. I would have paid 99 cents a piece for them. They're so beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. But we are getting a little out of hand with the prices. I also came across these glass right here. They wanted $4.75 each. Are they coasters? Are you supposed to put something in them, like to serve and stuff? They're adorable, but we are a little crazy with these prices. I'm not gonna lie, they are non-profit, I believe, so this is the reason why they go ahead and sell their stuff with these prices. This whole set was $189.75. The rose set was beautiful, very, very beautiful. As you could tell right here, this is what they're saying it would cost. It was nice, but you got to be so careful with this. Very adorable. These milk glass candle holders were really beautiful. $9.75 a piece. And you see the little bowl in the bottom? They would be so lovely for Christmas. I like those. Let's go look at the books. Hopefully I find something nice in here. They wanted $1.75 for each book, and some of them they sold them for $1. I was looking and they had okay. I wish they had a little more. I was getting ready to move from this area. As I looked to the left, I saw this book with this little girl. It really caught my attention. I did pick it up, and when I saw that it was red, oh my God. You guys, I'm definitely going to be using this one for Christmas, and it's brand new. For $1, oh yes, I was so lucky I found this one. For the longest, I've been looking for a Christmas book. As I continued for my hunt for my side table, I kept looking. They had so many good pieces on this day. Do you guys see this side table with the magazine holder? It was nice. It's also great for like a DIY. $17.75, not bad at all. This travertine coffee table, wow, $58.75. You know that's heavy too. Really nice. I also came across these two little nightstands. I was thinking about picking up one of these. Nice project. It would be very adorable. This travertine little table, $23.75. That's a little steep, I'm not gonna lie, but it was nice. Who would donate that one? Very adorable. When you see all of these right here, you need to pick them up. On this particular day, I was told that a hotel closed down, so that's why I saw many of the same furniture. All of these tables, all of these sofas, they all came from a hotel that closed down. I was very surprised to see that they had a lot of area rugs. These were nice. Some of them were brand new. I believe they were selling them for $158 for 75 cents. I don't know what's the 75. They keep doing 75. But oh my goodness, you guys, they had so many different ones. Here you go, more of that furniture that came from that hotel that closed down. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw all of these. And they only wanted $43.80. Oh my, I really wanted to pick one of these up. Do you see? It was so huge. They had a lot of nice lighting on this day too. Many chandeliers to look at. If you are looking for something, you should go Habitat for Humanity and see what you could find. These two lamps were very adorable, particularly this little white one. I just didn't like the little top part, but 1875, that's not bad. If you guys are looking to renovate, look at your Habitat for Humanity first, because a lot of this stuff is coming back in style. This black chandelier was one of my favorites. They were very heavy looking too. I like those very much. And then I came across these two lamps. Once again, that glass edging is so in right now. And this one was only $12.75. Very good price. This one gave me some very vintage Moroccan vibes. Oh my goodness, this one was very beautiful. And you saw it had a 20% off. This Habitat for Humanity is very large. I continue and I came across more furniture pieces, either for your kitchen, your bedroom, your living room, and they had so many nice side tables. This white dresser really reminded me of when I was a little girl. Very vintage now. On this particular day, they had a lot of frames. Most of them were also donated from that hotel that closed by. Some of them were $13.75, some of them were $30.75. This is where I'm saying the 75 kept popping up, but some of them were really nice. As I continue looking around, I kept finding more china buffets, but when I came across another secretary desk, wow, I really wanted to pick this one up, you guys. This one was $165.75. I love the fact that it had the top part too. One of my favorites, definitely. I couldn't leave without checking out all of the frames. I did see a few frames, none of them really caught my attention. Some of them were $1.75, some of them were $1. This one was the nicest one. I regret not picking it up. They were so fully stocked with so much paint, as you can see where it was from. It was $4.75 for each gallon of the Magnolia Home. Some of them were for cabinets, some of them were for the wall, but if you're looking once again for any paint, try to find your Habitat for Humanity first. Before leaving, I decided to go where they had all the crystal display. I came across so many beautiful glassware. They had candle holders, they had candy dishes, they had wine glasses. There were some very particular pieces that I actually liked. These right here, wow. 2 candle holder glass ones. Well, like that, can you call it scallop edging? They were so beautiful. They wanted $2.75 a piece. And then I came across this little dish for the candies or for something else with that little feminine, like dressy ruffle at the end. I can't even say, honestly. But they were so cute too. $1.75. This candy dish was so cute too. I know I keep saying cute, but that's just the word, and adorable. I hope you enjoy coming along with me on my little adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if this is the type of videos that you want for me to continue making. Thank you everyone for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Don't forget, once again, to help me out, subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys on my next adventure. Have a good day.